Hey guys, Rachel B-Foy here, your Elevated Possibilities Coach, and I am here today for us to talk about what do we need to quit to be able to level up in life? What do you need to be able to quit to move to your next level in life? Let me not be rude. I did not completely introduce myself. Like I said, I am Rachel B-Foy, the Elevated Possibilities Coach. I support women with mindset, mission, and value. If it's your first time here, please put down in the comments, give me a heart, let me know it's your first time here, and welcome. If you are catching this in the replay, please put hashtag replay. Now, I appreciate you coming and watching this in the replay. And if you're tuning in live, hey, today we are talking about what do we need to quit to be able to move to the next level and level up in life. So we're just going to jump right in. Before we do that, make sure you guys tag your friends. If you want to tag your friends, hey, Kathy, tag your friends. Tell them they need to jump on this live because it's going to be a sizzler. It's a sizzler because today we're talking truth. We're talking real talk of what do we need to quit to be able to move to our next level in life. So we're going to jump right in. First thing, I quit with fear. So when I tell you that I quit with fear, I already did a live before talking about, how I quit with fear and how fear and I broke up. Very dysfunctional relationship. Fear and I were like together and then we broke up and then we were back together, but we completely off. I literally quit with fear. I quit with fearing the unknown. I quit with fearing possibilities. I just quit with fear. What I also quit was limiting beliefs. I quit limiting my beliefs of what is possible for me. What could I actually have in life? Is this how life is supposed to always be? So I had to completely quit. I had to quit that. I had to quit with limiting my beliefs. I like to look at it as I say I'm like a gallon-sized capacity girl. So I was living what I call like a 16-ounce life. I was living like my 20-ounce life. But I knew that I had much more purpose, gallon-sized capacity purpose that I wanted to be able to walk in. So I had to quit limiting my beliefs. And then the third thing I had to quit was a scarcity mindset. I had to quit with my scarcity mindset of thinking or being afraid that it's only enough for me or it's only enough for right now. Wayne Dyer said, I love Wayne Dyer, and Wayne Dyer said, there's no scarcity of opportunity to make a living at what you love. There's only a scarcity of resolve to make it happen. Can the church say amen? I'm going to let that sink in for a second. There is no scarcity of opportunity to make a living at what you love. There's only scarcity of resolve to make it happen. So how bad do you want it? How bad do you really want it? So I had to really ask myself, how bad do I want it? Well, let me tell you this. I wanted it bad enough that I quit fear, I quit limiting beliefs, I quit scarcity mindset, and I quit my job. Now, wait. I really did. But I want you to understand why. It was not like I jumped up one day and said, I have so much purpose in this life, I've got to quit my job and do something different. No. That is not at all what happened. So when you see I quit, I'm going to show y'all my shirt. I quit with Rachel B-Foy. When I say I quit, I wanted to quit with fear. I had to quit with limiting my beliefs. I had to quit with scarcity mindset. And then I actually needed to quit my job. Not because I did not love it, because I loved my job. Hey, Cecil, thank you for tuning in. Absolutely loved my job. I was an education consultant. I went out and worked with teachers to be able to help teachers professionally develop and empower teachers to be able to empower students. But like I told you about the capacity of the gifts and the capacity of the purpose, I knew that there were more people to empower, that God had a bigger plan, and it was time for me to move in that direction. So when I say I quit with fear, I quit with limited beliefs, I quit with a scarcity mindset, and then I actually did quit my job. Now, I'm not telling you to run out there and quit your job, okay? Do not say Rachel B-Foy told you to do that, because she did not. What I am saying is that I quit with those things because I believed in my God, I believed in my purpose, and I believed in myself. I believed in my God, I believed in my purpose, and I believed in myself. And so here's the thing. When we're talking about scarcity mindset, I had to shift my mindset, which is what I help my clients, particularly women, do. So for me, when I said open to possibilities, there were certain ideas that I had, but I didn't know that there was these whole other opportunities or just a different way to live. And the way I was able to find the different way to live is by investing in a coach. So when I invested in my coach, she not only was able to open up my ideas and help me see things in a different way, but also help me understand how I could take my unique gifts, talents, and abilities and actually be able to package them and to put it out into the world. So in saying that, the truth is, and I'm telling you, I thank her all the time for walking in her purpose. Because she walked in her purpose, I am now able to walk in my purpose. You get that? Can somebody give me a heart? Somebody give me hearts that you hear this and that this is resonating with you. Because she walked in her purpose, I was able to walk in mine. Through working with her, I was able to truly find clarity around my purpose. Clarity around my purpose and clarity around exactly how do I go out and impact the world in a positive way. How am I able to do that? So if you guys have been listening to the I Quit podcast, oh my goodness. I wanted to come today for sure because with the I Quit podcast, I've actually been receiving emails, I've been receiving texts, direct messages about the impact of the I Quit movement. And when I say movement, I didn't know it was a movement. All I was doing was just on that day that I posted I quit, I was quitting with toxic relationships, toxic people, toxic situations, and I was embracing the blessings and the goodness that could come into my life. Well, from that post, I quit and I'm still smiling. That became the I Quit podcast. I was approached about the I Quit podcast. So we have the I Quit podcast, which has been doing great. Thank you guys so much. You can find us streaming on Apple Podcasts. We're on Google, Spotify, basically everything you can think of, Stitcher. Everything you can think of, we're streaming on there. And I want to thank you guys for your support. So what I wanted to do today is actually share with you a testimony or a success story that I got from one of the viewers. I say viewers, it really be listeners because you can't see on the podcast. Okay, I digress. So yes, one of the I do that. Yes, I did digress. Okay, so it's not a viewer, from one of the listeners who actually emailed just talking about how did the I Quit podcast resonate and how the I Quit movement resonated. So when I read this, I want you to understand that Whenever I come live, whenever I'm talking to my clients, my only goal is to support you. My only goal is to give you strategies and great content that's going to help you level up and move to your next level in life. I'm only here to help you reflect, to help you ponder some things, to even assist you with clarity in finding what is your purpose and being able to live fully in your life and fully in your calling. So I just want to read for you what she said. So this is something we're going to start doing for the I Quit podcast, as we have every Thursday, our Thriving Thursdays, we have a release of the podcast. Well, every other Thursday, what I'll start doing is reading or giving a success story like this with listeners, not viewers, but with listeners who have written in about their successes or how I quit resonated with them. So I'm just going to paraphrase here, but I want to share this because it was super powerful for me. It was super powerful for somebody to actually write and to say how it's been resonating with them. So I'll tell you, I'm just going to read it off my nifty little iPad. So her name is, we'll say Tamara V. Okay. Tamara V. And my question was, she had written about the I Quit movement. And so I asked her, I was like, well, what about it resonated with you? How did I Quit empower you in your life and your business? Just tell me how it resonated with you. And so she told me, when I first read your post and saw the video, it stuck with me that I was in a rut. She was stuck and she was in a rut. I needed to rethink how things were being done. And so I'm just kind of going to paraphrase what she said in here. So basically, the first thing was she listened to the podcast and then she reflected. Did you see that wait time? Mm-hmm. I know you were like, what happened? Did the broadcast go out? No, it didn't. When we reflect, that means that we have to stop. We have to slow down. And we actually have to hear what is happening. I'm sorry, I just got something. What is happening. We have to allow it to resonate, to seep in, and then find out exactly how am I connecting with what I'm hearing. Okay, so she reflected. After she reflected, she found out, oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a rut. And so we all know that when you're stuck, that means there's no movement. There's no movement forward. There's no movement backward. You're just literally stuck. There's no movement. There's no progression. So she recognized that in her life, she was having no movement, no progression to wherever she wanted to go. Then she goes on to say that she had been to some Bible studies and she had just been praying and trying to find exactly what was the clarity. She wanted clarity. She wanted clarity of purpose, clarity of what is the next direction. How do I need to move forward in my life? So once she felt like she received that, she actually made a decision. She made a decision that what she had been doing for 21 years, that she didn't even realize was her purpose. What she had been doing for 21 years, she wanted to be able to do that for herself. So she made a decision, she got clear around her purpose, and then she made a plan. She made a plan, she put together a business plan, she made a plan, and finally she executed. She executed the plan, and today she actually has her very own resort and spa. And so just the last thing that she said on here, little did I know. Okay, she said, I love what I do and to do it on my own. I followed that path and now I am the rightful owner of her spa. I am loving my space, my freedom, and my hometown has given me a great welcome and lots of support. My clients have been supportive as well and have told me I definitely made the right decisions. Thank you, Rachel, for inspiring me to look further and explore and empower what I never realized I could do. Explore and empower what I never realized I could do. Much love to you. And that was from Tamara V. So again, like I said, I wanted to share with you a success story actually from a listener, and there are multiple ones. So continue to send them in, and maybe you will hear yours here on the live. But I wanted to talk about hers just simply because she did some very key things. For me, I quit with fear, limiting beliefs, and I quit with scarcity mindset so that I could step into my fullness. Hey, Alyssa, so good to see you. So that I was able to step into my fullness and walk in my purpose. Well, by my coach walking in her purpose, I was able to walk in my purpose, and my purpose actually helped Tamara V walk fully in her purpose and open up her spa. See how that all works? Did you see how those connect? There is someone walking on this earth that needs your talent. Someone walking the face of this earth needs your purpose, and they need your talent. Because your purpose and your talent somehow fits into what they need to be doing. The world needs your purpose. The world needs your talent, whatever your talent is. So, I don't know if you need clarity, maybe like me and like Tamara, you needed clarity, exactly clarity of purpose. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? And listen, I am definitely talking to you if you're an action taker. If you're an action taker, you believe in implementing, because we can't just have a plan. We have to take action, and then we implement. If you believe in self-investment and you are truly ready to move your life to the next level. I'm talking to you. Now, I am not talking to you. Hear me clearly. I am not talking to you if you make excuses. Okay? It's not who I'm talking to. If you make excuses, or if you're good at making a plan, hey, listen, you can make a plan all day, but then it's 3, 6, maybe 9 months down the line before you take any action. I'm not talking to you. This is not for you. I am not the coach for you. This is not the program for you, because I am looking for action takers, implementers, people who want clarity, purpose, and they are willing to give their purpose back to the world because they understand that someone needs it. Someone is waiting on your talent. Someone's waiting on your unique gift. Someone is waiting on your empowerment. It only takes one. I tell the story all the time of how in my family, my hair is all over the place. Okay, I digress. I'm back focused. I tell the story all the time of how when it came to education, there were lots of people in our family that went to college, but those that had actually finished and had a degree were sparse. So when I finished being the first in my particular family to graduate with a college degree, I was so thankful, not because I was the first, but because I'm not the only. Now, brothers have degrees, cousins have degrees, they have certificates, their own businesses, you name it. I mean, we have RNs, LVNs, CNAs, we have people who own their businesses, credit repair, shirts, shoes, promotion. I mean, really, you name it, somewhere in the family, we got it. I mean, we got a big family anyway, but it takes that one. It only takes one person to step out, to take the leap of faith, and that ignites everyone and everything else to walk in their purpose. So today was merely about empowering you, giving you the tools, and just reminding you, hey, Kwanda, hey cousin, I see you're on here. Listen, you're going to have to catch the replay because we're wrapping up. But I was talking about what I had to quit, or what we have to quit to be able to move to our next level in life. And when I was discussing the I Quit podcast, I was saying that we actually had, I've had several people write in or direct message me or email me about how I Quit resonated with them. So I wanted to give the story of Tamara V and how Tamara V resonated with the I Quit podcast and the I Quit movement, how she resonated with that. And she was just saying that with the I Quit, basically it allowed her permission to explore, it empowered her, and she made decisions. She quit with limiting beliefs. She quit with fear. She quit with a scarcity mindset, and she was able to step into her greatness once she found her clarity of purpose. Once she made a plan, she actually made a plan, and we can't just make a plan. She took action. She took action. So that's who I'm talking to you. That is who I'm speaking to. If you're looking for clarity of purpose, it's like I said before, I quit with fear. Excuse me. I quit with limiting beliefs, and I quit with a scarcity mindset. I also, told you guys that I quit my job. But I'm not telling you, do not say I'm telling you to quit your job, because I am not. What I am telling you to do is that I had to quit fear before I was ever able to move towards the possibility of even quitting my job. And so I also gave you guys the example of I was blessed to invest in a coach. And I thank my coach often that she walked in her purpose, because by her walking in her purpose, I was able to invest in her coaching program and be able to walk in my purpose. And by me walking in my purpose, Tamara wrote in, hey, D. Renee, so good to see you. D. Renee, if you didn't catch it all, this was a good one. I told them this was raw and real. So you'll have to catch the replay. But I was saying, when she was able to walk in, I walked in my purpose. And then Tamara V actually sent us a note just saying how she resonated with the I Quit movement and felt the courage to be able to step into her purpose and to be able to fully quit with her scarcity mindset. And she's actually been able to open her own spa. And so I just wanted to be able to read that to you guys and give you true testimonies from other people who are out here taking the leap of faith. And like I said, I loved my job. I loved empowering educators. I loved empowering the education community. But as I said before, I had to move beyond limited beliefs. I was no longer what I call like a 16-ounce girl. I wasn't a 20-ounce capacity. Like, I like to call myself a full gallon size capacity. Like, there are so many gifts and so much I want to be able to give to the world that it outgrew the 16 ounces. It outgrew the 20 ounces of life. And I have become and am still becoming a full capacity girl. And so when I say I want to live at the full capacity of my life. I know that by me walking in my purpose, that it's going to give someone else permission to fully embrace your gifts, your talents, and what you have to offer the world. Because someone in this world needs what you have to offer. They cannot truly move forward fully in their purpose until you're walking in yours. There's someone that's waiting on you. So listen, I would love to talk to you. I'd love to talk with you. If you are looking for clarity, if this resonated with you, listen, just go over to my website, www.rachelbfoy.com. I'll put a note here in the comments. Go over and let's get on the phone together and let's talk. Let's have a quick strategy session and find out exactly how we can move you to the next level in your life. Again, I'm talking to you if you are an action taker, if you are an implementer, if you believe in self-investment, and if you truly had those questions, especially during any of the lives or any time I come on, if you've had the question of, there's got to be more to life than this. Career may be going great. Relationship may be going great. Really, every area in your life feels good, but there's something on the inside that says, there's got to be more to life than this. I believe I have more to give. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but I know it's something else that I have to give. Listen, if that's you, head over to my site, rachelbfoy.com. Click for Work With Me Now. That will provide you with a questionnaire where we can hop on the phone together and have a complimentary session. And let's just talk about how are we able to move you to the next level in your life? How are you going to be able to level up? How are you going to be able to quit? I quit. Let me make sure y'all see that. I quit. Now, again, I want to reinforce. I cannot say this enough. I am not telling you to quit your job. Okay? What I'm telling you to quit with is whatever in your life is holding you back. Whether that is relationships, whether that's limited beliefs, whether that is not having clarity of your purpose. Hey, Sade, welcome. Whether it's having clarity of purpose, whatever it may be that's holding you back. I want to see you level up. I truly want to see you be able to move to your next level in life. For me, it really wasn't about quitting my job as much as it was about I wanted time and freedom. I wanted freedom of time. I wanted freedom to use my talents and my skills to better the world in a gallon-sized capacity, in a larger capacity, in a bigger way. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in here. Oh, Sade loves my shirt. Yes, ma'am. I quit with Rachel B-Foy. So I was telling them, Sade, I was recapping with them about what do you need to quit in life to be able to move to your next level and level up. And so I was explaining, Sade, the things that I had to quit, which I had to quit with fear. I had to quit with limiting beliefs. And I had to quit with a scarcity mindset. And I just quoted Wayne Dyer. Absolutely love him. Sade says, me. Yes, ma'am. I had to quit with a scarcity mindset because Wayne Dyer said, there's no scarcity of opportunity to make a living at what you love. There's only scarcity of resolve to make it happen. So how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want your freedom? How bad do you want your clarity of purpose? How bad do you want to be able to figure out the balance of life? Like, I'm doing a really great career is on fire. My kids are great. My relationship is going good. But I feel like there's more to life than this. I feel like I have more of a Hey, Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie likes my shirt too. Stephanie, I've been talking about I quit with Rachel B-Foy. And Alyssa says, I love Wayne Dyer. Me too. He is absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't read his stuff or looked him up, Wayne Dyer, I just love what he said about scarcity mindset. But that's what we're talking about today is what do you need to quit to be able to move to your next level in life. So if you're coming in here at the end, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you go back and catch the replay. If you're catching this in the replay and not live, please put hashtag replay so I can shout you out. For you guys that are here live, thank you so much for tuning in and coming back. And again, if it's your first time here, if you don't mind, give me a little heart so I know you came. And also, if this has resonated with you, like I told you, this was real today. It was real. And there was some raw stuff in here. Like, you need to quit with excuses. You need to quit not showing up in life, because there's someone waiting on you to stand your tallest so that they're able to move forward in their purpose. So tag your friends in here. As the Rose says, Roshonda Pratt, if you haven't checked her out, check her out. But sharing is caring. So share this video, tag people that you really believe need to quit particular things in their life, whatever your quit may be. Fear, limited beliefs, scarcity mindset, whatever your quit needs to be, so that they are able to replace it with believing in themselves, being fearless, opening up to unlimited possibilities, and being able to understand not a scarcity mindset, but a purposeful, I like to say purposeful mindset, intentional mindset, that every day I'm living life with intention, that I don't want to just live a 16-ounce life or a 20-ounce life. I want to live my full capacity. I call it a gallon-sized life. Like, I want to live this life. I know it's something bigger than a gallon. I know. Listen, I taught math. Please excuse me on this. But I'm living my best life, and it's the gallon life, okay? Right now, I'm filling up with gallon. And as I grow, and as I develop, and I move to my next levels, I only look to go further and go higher, because I know I believe in my God, I believe in my purpose, and I believe in myself. So again, if you want to check me out, if you want to chat, we need to hop on the phone, help you find some clarity around your purpose, some clarity in what's your next level. Go over to my website, rachelbfoy.com. Right there, it says work with me, and just fill out a quick questionnaire, and let's hop on the phone together and see exactly how I can support you in leveling up and moving to your next level in life. So until next time, today's I Quit podcast was me coming to you live with the I Quit with Rachel B-Foy, and sharing the success story of Tamara V, who not only quit, but made an action plan and implemented, and is now walking even more fully in her purpose by having her own spa and doing what she's loved for 21 years, but now she's actually doing it for herself. She quit. All right, guys, so that's it for me. As I always say before I go, I'm Rachel B-Foy, the Elevated Possibilities Coach, and make sure you go out today and map it. Make a positive impact today. All right, go live fully. Talk to you guys next time. I don't know how to turn this off. Oh, there it is. Okay.